In recent decades, minimalist design has become so popular, it's influenced everything from the logos we see, to the colors we wear, to the products we use. This trend has even infiltrated our homes, shaping the furniture we select and the art we display on our walls. While clean lines and uncluttered layouts offer a sleek aesthetic in our increasingly chaotic world, it has also taken something very important from our homes that you might not even realize, and that is texture. In the next few minutes, I'll be discussing why it's important and how you can intentionally add it back into your homes to make it very comfortable and very cozy. First, I want you to use your imagination for a little bit. Imagine a modern office with stark white walls reflecting the glare of overhead lights, polished concrete floors feeling cold and unforgiving. Now, compare this to another office with a plush woolen rug, exposed brick walls, and woven tapestry softening the harsh lines. Do you see a difference between the two? Texture isn't just about how things look, but it's about how things feel when you're in the space. This is because we humans are biological creatures. We still need to be connected to nature. And in nature, texture is everywhere. From the rough bark of trees to the textured sands of a beach, there's a constant play of light and shadow on surfaces that are never smooth. We absolutely love a brick wall. We especially love it when every single brick is slightly different and has its own subtle variation in marking and imperfections. When we see a building with a fake facade, we like it less because we can tell that it's fake. In nature, there's so much texture and variation in things, nothing is repetitive, even if it looks the case from far away. Because texture is such a fundamental aspect of our natural world, when it's not there, we really miss it. Visual silence can be really loud. Texture is not the same as visual clutter. Texture provides richness and variety that engages our senses. Our eyes crave a certain degree of engagement, from weathered grooves on a wooden table to the intricate patterns woven into a rug. They act as a counterpoint to visual monotony. Of course, there is a place for minimalism in our homes, because after all, the clean aesthetic appeals to many, and a well-executed minimalist design can be both calming and stylish. The problem isn't minimalism itself, but the overuse of textureless minimalism. The issues arise when this particular style becomes the default choice everywhere, dominating offices, public buildings, hotels, schools, library, hospitals. There's a reason why when people deprive themselves of all senses in a white room, people go mad. Now, having discussed the drawbacks of textureless spaces, how do we incorporate them into our homes? First, we can use a lot of textiles and fabrics. Think cozy wool throws, flowing curtains, textured area rugs, interesting weaves or patterns. And you can also add things to your walls. They don't have to stay bare and white. You can use paint colors, explore textured wallpapers, wood paneling, wall moldings, or even fabric wall coverings. You can also hang up art and photographs, tapestries and sculptures, decorative objects with interesting surfaces, textured glassware, and you can also bring the outdoors in by incorporating natural elements like wood, stones, and plants. So if you have an exposed wooden beam in your home, leave it alone. If you have exposed brick walls, don't paint it. Have a lot of plants and pot them in nice ceramic or clay pots with a lot of texture instead of plastic or metal pots. And where you can, layer your textures. Use multiple textiles in your bedding, combine different materials and window treatments, layer rugs on top of each other. When it comes to your floor, you can use different floor materials. You can use hardwood floor with area rugs, or when you're installing carpets, maybe search for one that has a pattern on it. And if you're using tiles, pick ones that has a little bit more dimension when you touch it as opposed to very flat, shiny surfaces. And if your home has interesting architectural details, that's great. If it doesn't, don't be afraid to add them in. Moldings, wall paneling, wainscoting, there's a lot of different options. And when it comes to choosing surfaces in your home, pick ones that has inherent textural qualities, like marble with dramatic veining, or furniture with natural wood grain as opposed to just paint. Every little change you make that adds texture to your home will make you feel a bit more connected to nature, like your home is a little bit more relaxed and warm and cozy and tactile. This is something that people don't often think about, but once you realize it, you begin to see the effect that texture has on your experience of a space everywhere you go, from your office to restaurants, bars, and hopefully your home, where you have the most control and can make the most difference. Thank you for watching. If this was interesting, be sure to stay subscribed, and you might want to check out some of my other home interior design videos that's popping up on the screen right now.